Imagine a mountain so dark, so strange, that people say it eats light. Flashlights fail. Shadows stretch in impossible directions. And travelers who wander too close swear the darkness feels alive. Welcome to one of the most mysterious places on Earth, the mountain that eats light. Part 1, the first sightings. Locals have feared the mountain for centuries. In ancient stories, hunters would climb its slopes at sunrise, only to find that even with the sun overhead, the ground around them looked dim, as if something was swallowing the daylight. Early explorers tried to map the peak, but their lamps flickered as they approached. Torches dimmed. Shadows grew deeper than normal. Some wrote that the darkness looked thick, like a fog made of night. Many turned back. A few tried to continue and never returned. Part 2, a land of impossible darkness. People who visited the mountain described something unsettling. Light did not behave normally. A flashlight beam would shrink instead of expanding. Photographs captured only black shapes. Even the sky above the mountain appeared darker, as though the peak consumed not only light on the ground, but even the sunlight above it. Scientists later called it an optical anomaly. But locals had another name, the Mouth of the Night. Part 3, ancient legends. For the indigenous tribes, the mountain was sacred and dangerous. One legend tells of a spirit that lived inside the rock, a being made of pure shadow. It wandered at night, feeding on fire and moonlight. Another legend claims a star fell onto the mountain, bringing a fragment of endless darkness with it. The ground around the impact, they said, was cursed to swallow any light that touched it. Rituals were performed at the base of the mountain, not to summon spirits, but to keep them inside. Part 4, the 1904 expedition. In 1904, a scientific team attempted the first documented ascent. They carried lanterns, early electric lamps, and cameras. Their journals recorded disturbing experiences. The deeper they climbed, the weaker their lamps became. Their shadows disappeared completely. Footprints behind them filled with darkness instead of light. Only 2 members reached the upper slopes. They described the summit as colorless, as if the world had been drained of light. Then their journals stopped mid-sentence. The team had to retreat in a panic, leaving their equipment behind. The missing expedition members were never found. Part 5, modern science investigates. In the 1970s, researchers brought modern gear, laser sensors, high-powered lamps, and calibrated cameras. They quickly discovered something bizarre. Light intensity near the mountain dropped dramatically, sometimes by 90%, with no clouds, no dust, no shade. Even more shocking, light waves bent. Laser beams aimed straight ahead curved downward as if pulled into the earth. This phenomenon is still unexplained. Some theories include rare minerals absorbing extreme amounts of light, magnetic anomalies twisting photons, a biological dark matter, something unknown to science, but none of these theories fully explain the effect. Part 6, the shadow creatures. Visitors began reporting strange things at dusk. Moving silhouettes with no source. Dark shapes drifting between trees, shadows acting independently. The feeling of being watched by the darkness itself. Thermal cameras captured cold, shifting forms but no living bodies. Were they animals, optical illusions, or something else entirely? To this day, the recordings remain unsolved. Part 7, the Forbidden Summit. Governments eventually restricted access to the mountain, not because of supernatural stories, but because scientific equipment kept failing. Planes reported navigation errors, and hikers disappeared. Satellite photos show a strangely dark patch around the summit, as if even sunlight is reduced from orbit. Some suspect an underground cave system. Others believe the mountain holds rare minerals, and a few whisper that the darkness is alive. Part 8, theories about the light-eating effect. Scientists have proposed many explanations. Theory 1, ultra-absorbent. Roxham claimed the mountain contains a mineral darker than anything known, absorbing nearly all visible light, but no samples match the effect. Theory 2, electromagnetic anomalies. Geomagnetic activity might distort light, but the readings don't match known science. Theory 3, micro-black matter pockets. Radical theory suggests microscopic dark matter clusters interact with light near the mountain. Theory 4, atmospheric shadows. Some say unusual air density causes permanent dimming, but again, evidence is lacking. And then there's the theory many locals still believe. Like, share, and subscribe for more mysteries, legends, and unexplained places from around the world.